CNN. Together they have written books, staged art exhibitions and performed Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky's ballet, Swan Lake. They have given refugees free tickets to watch matches and invited them to training sessions. They have even staged patrols to help local women get home safely at night. These are no ordinary football players. These are the players that make up the squad of Östersunds FK, a remote Swedish club with a former lieutenant colonel in the boardroom and an unorthodox English manager in the dugout. Many of them were discarded by their clubs, leftovers that people perceived as not good enough, Chairman Daniel Kindberg tells CNN Sport. But when we put them together, in an environment like ours, they have become fantastic players in Europe. That is something for the billionaire owners around the football world to think a little bit about. How can we get more out of the players we pay such substantial salaries? They are thinking we cannot develop and we cannot be better. That's wrong. Players can always be better. They can always be much better. Just 6 years ago Östersunds languished in Sweden's 4th division, playing in front of fewer than 500 fans. The area, known as the Winter City, was a traditional stronghold for ice hockey, speed skating and cross-country skiing. 2011, promoted from Sweden's 4th tier 2012, promoted from Sweden's 3rd tier 2015, promoted from Sweden's 2nd tier 2016, 8th place finish in the Allsvenskan 2017, Swedish Cup champions, Europa League qualification. 3 promotions in the 5 seasons since have taken them all the way to the top tier Allsvenskan for the first time in the club's 21-year history. In April 2017 Östersund secured their first piece of domestic silverware, the Svenska Cupen, and the journey is just beginning. The players earn on average around $800 per week, but played like lions to reach this year's Europa League group stage, overcoming PAOK FC of Greece and European giant Galatasaray of Turkey. They have done so not just through talent and hard work, but a unique approach to team bonding. Kindberg and manager Graham Potter have created a culture academy, nurturing the AFC squad as people as well as players. Together they have forged an environment like no other in world football, assimilating players from Nigeria, Gambia, Comoros, Ghana and Iraq with a dedicated culture coach. Nobody, whether it be star players, staff, office workers or the chairman himself, gets out of the performances, staged annually at a local theater house. We have a range of workshops and then we have a performance day, Kindberg explains. It is like a match day. The Culture Academy sets out to make everybody better. It's a training method for 2 explicit things, one is courage, the other is decision making. Assistant coach Billy Reed, former manager of Hamilton Academical, recalls the moment he left his job in Scottish football for a club like no other in the world. When I first came here, in the first meeting, I was told we were going to do an art exhibition. Reed laughs. I thought, hold on just a minute. I was completely out of my comfort zone. I'm not exactly a painter, but it didn't take long to realize that it wasn't about painting pictures. It was about bringing the squad together and learning new ideas. The purpose of everything we do, including the work at the Culture Academy, is to win football matches, Kindberg adds. That's rule number 1. That's why we try to create this unorthodox training environment. And, as far as we can see, it's something that has worked out even better than we thought. Before becoming chairman, Kindberg served in both Bosnia and the Democratic Republic of Congo, extreme experiences that have shaped him to this day. I feel quite calm when everything is falling down around me, the Swede says. Nobody is shooting at you on the football pitch. I feel quite calm when everything is falling down around me, nobody is shooting at you on the football pitch. Kindberg took a chance on Potter in December 2010, luring the former journeyman defender to the subarctic city with a promise to do things differently. Potter had enjoyed a modest playing career in the lower reaches of English football, turning out for the likes of Stoke City, York City, and Macclesfield Town. But, like former England boss Roy Hodgson who coached Malmo, the 42-year-old wasn't a household name, a diverse and disparate coaching history taking him from universities in Hull and Leeds to a temporary advisory role with the Ghana ladies team at the 2007 World Cup. In Östersund, surrounded by dense forest on the shores of the Great Lake, he has found his calling, becoming the only English manager in European competition this season. Players extol the virtues of Potter not only as a manager but as a man, their eyes misting up as they recall the way the Englishman integrated them in the isolated Scandinavian community.